What's going on, Legion? Azrael here, like always. DreamWorks, She-Ra. Yeah, man, I never watched a whole lot of like He-Man or She-Ra or anything like that. Growing up, you know, that stuff was pretty old. For me at least, like that's like stuff that my dad would have saw maybe when he was a teenager or younger. Like that's pretty epic. I mean, I saw stuff from Boomerang and stuff as a kid, like the Alley Cat or whatever it was, the Dick Dastardly, of course, old school Pink Panther and Spy versus Spy is epic old, and Snaggletooth and all that stuff like that. Of course, Bugs Bunny, but I was never in like the Hanna-Barbera kind of wheelhouse of things. It was just not. It wasn't on TV for the most part that I saw. Like anything that was like that old was either Voltron or Scooby Doo. And I didn't really... I watched a lot of the old Voltron and I didn't like it. Because after that was like Smurfs. The new Voltron's really good on Netflix. Check that out. But Scooby-Doo was the shit. Either way, this is just some old stuff. And although it's not really a legacy for me, it's a legacy in general. I kind of wish I would have saw some of it. I have seen like I never sat down and just watched episodes of He-Man, but I have seen stuff. Like I know what it is. I've gone through all the lists. I've looked up Hanna-Barbera or whoever makes He-Man. I thought it was Hanna-Barbera, but Hanna-Barbera and all those people from all those genres. I've looked them all up and checked out all the stuff that everyone's made for the most part. All those epic old cartoons that I watched or didn't watch. He-Man being one of them. I just assumed that Hanna-Barbera made them. I think I'm right. If not, let me know in the comments. But either way, I've checked out all the people that make all those old cartoons, and it's always really fun to check that stuff out. Now, sorry for the ramble. Let's get into it. Check it out. See what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. Oh, shit. That's loud.
Who are you? What's going on?
Adora?
Balance must be restored.
Huh. I've never actually...
You do not yet realize the power you have.
The story.
Time has come to show you your destiny.
Huh.
You're not making any sense. I don't understand.
You will.
Oh, okay. She-Ra.
For the honor of Grayskull!
Grayskull?
And the princesses of power.
Oh, it's on Netflix? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. DreamWorks TV.
What's going on?
Wow. And it's on Netflix.
Balance must be restored.
Oh, shit.
You do not yet realize the power.
I was just going to say, it looked kind of like the... Oh, okay, well, that was a mistake. I was going to say... Okay, let's go back. Let's get that full picture right there. It does have a little bit of the Voltron animation style. It definitely kind of looked like a little bit, but more harkening back to the original color palette looking, you know, not super poppy. It was Super Poppy. That was my stripper name in high school. All right. I'm so sorry for saying that. That was just a horrible joke. I am just so old. Anyways, so I have no idea what I was saying. It does have like the very shiny Thor look to it, like kind of the retro-y kind of colors. But it definitely, even though it does have like a little bit of like the colors that pop normally, it definitely felt kind of like it was more of a, the way the style has been transcended to watch. It feels like I'm watching something that's possibly a little older. I don't know. It was like let's try to find like her face or something.
Time has
Right here. Yeah, I might be a little wrong. Maybe it was just super quick. It doesn't. I think the basic art style, if you look at like her hair and the way that her head is shaped a little bit, it definitely kind of makes me feel like it's an older kind of show. But then you look at the eyes and it's kind of anime, and also just kind of how the eyes were done. It definitely reminded me of Voltron a little bit. But you can see that Voltron is more like Avatar. And Avatar is older, so it's not going to be completely comparable. But the art styles for like Avatar: The Last Airbender, specifically The Adventures of Korra, definitely looked like Voltron. Voltron had like what looked like for me a similar style to Avatar. When I saw not Keith, the original Blue Line, the jokester. I can't remember his stupid name. When I saw him, it reminded me of the brother from Avatar, The Last Airbender. And I don't remember their names either. There's Sokka and Took. Was it Took? Or was his name Sokka? It was Sokka and her name was something. He reminded me of Sokka or whatever, the brother from Avatar, like right instantly when I saw him. And it's the eyes a little bit and a little bit of the chin and how the this part of the body or the mouth, the head goes. Very much reminded me of Avatar. Now this, the eyes very slightly remind me of Voltron, but you can see it's very more simplistic. Voltron, super high production as far as like animation. It's not CGI, obviously, in that respect, like full CGI. But it's like the animation gets a super work, and so it's high quality. I believe that's how I view it. I view Voltron as something super high quality. This, because it's DreamWorks, feels like it's a little bit more simplistic. Still good. It doesn't really remind me of the original She-Ra's or He-Man or anything like that, except for maybe just how simplistic the art is in general. Like the lines, you see the bun on the front of her head, it's just very kind of crudely, oddly shaped right there. And so, yeah, I was originally thinking that it looked more like the original, but it kind of doesn't. It's not super like color popping, but it's still up to date, obviously. But everything just very, I guess it's retro, I guess is the way to say it. I guess I'm really just trying to sum up everything into it looks pretty retro. Old, but new. And that's kind of cool. I'm going to check it out 100%. I'll be watching it on Netflix as soon as it releases, because I'm always down to see some DreamWorks stuff. And all this old stuff. I don't actually know, is this like a current world where they get some kind of magic sword and it goes to the past? Or is those like clothes of just like the weird world they lived in? I don't know if the She-Ra world is a modern world where then you go and venture back in time or anything. I don't know anything about it. The clothes at first I thought were like some kind of like modern day clothes, like a school uniform, but I don't think that's the case. I think that was just like how the clothes were designed. Because like I said, I don't really know anything about the She-Ra world, and it's always fun going into these things blind and not knowing or anything about this world at all. And it's always really fun. With that though, I'm going to stop rambling. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you listen to the ramble, if you listen to my thoughts on all the, me just kind of talking about, you know how it goes, just the normal stuff. You go ahead, hit me with a high five in the comments. I love to hear all the comments, especially if you stay to the end. Put that, in the comments. Let me know. Blah, blah, blah. Got it. Because I like to see who sticks around to the very end. That's always really cool. Like I said, though, once again, my name is Azrael. I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. If you like the video, like the content, like I said, you can always like, subscribe, or share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate, though. It does help me out in some way or another. And, if you like this, whatever we're doing here, you like, the English thing is coming. It's leaving me again. It's my first language, but I still don't do it very well. If you want to discuss anything you've liked on this channel, on this video specifically, you can always leave a comment down below. Love to see all the comments once again. And besides that, if you are a first-time person checking this out, stick around, and we'll see some other stuff. I check out everything from video games to anime to scary to not scary. Checking out the new Halloween trailers. Oh, they're so good. Super psyched for those. And like I said, I'm out. Peace.